Hey, hi, I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. So, last couple of videos, I hope you might have seen a lot of tools, lot of investment parameters, lot of instrument we have spoken. Even one of the video, even I have also spoken about the cross investment also, right? So, step by step, I'm just telling you how you need to take your own financial plan, how you need to take care of your investment. So these are all the parameters. Already we have discussed couple of things. Let's say already we have discussed couple of things yet to be discussed, right? Now in this video, what we are going to discuss a very sentimental investment. Most of the people, most of the people, they have a mind I should have my own dream house. Am I right? So nothing wrong in that. Nothing wrong. Real estate, especially let's say having your own house. It could be a house, it could be a a apartment, it could be whatever. I should have my own dream house. But my topic is not that. The topic is towards this, if I wish, yes, everybody should have their own house, and there is nothing wrong in that. But to get my own house, what are the calculation I need to keep in mind, that I'm going to discuss. So this will be our discussion for this particular this topic in this video. So basically what I'm trying to say, you should have your own house. But this is again, if I talk, it will be a sentimental investment. Now when I'm using this word called sentimental investment, that means what? Ideally the investment should be always a financial investment, right? It cannot be a sentimental investment. But why I'm using this sentimental investment, I'll just tell you what is the logic behind this. Now, as per the technique, if I ask you, most of the people, even though you have already bought a house, you're already paying, let's say existing, you have a house, or let's say you are paying a home loan, right? So these people I'm just keeping aside. Now who are going to buy? There will be two set of people. Already I have an existing house, I no need to think. Or I probably am looking something which I'm going to take, let's say nearest future, or maybe tomorrow, even day after tomorrow, whatever it is. Now people are already having a house, or let's say they are already paying a home loan. Now there is two things I'll ask first. There are people, they will think like, oh, my house is my asset, right? Now another, if I look out, even that is a liability also for me. And that is what I'm using this entire this discussion as a sentimental investment. Basically what I told you, you should have your own house, but how can you make this own house even a right investment, that I'm going to discuss over here. So existing people are having, let's say whatever XYZ amount of interest you're going to pay, whatever XYZ amount of EMI you are going to pay. I'm not getting into all those discussions. You know how much you are paying. Just I'll adding one more thing. Whenever you are paying something EMI, I think most of the people, they will not even check their EMI statement. After this video, you can go and you can check it out. EMI is, first of all, the EMI, if I abbreviate EMI, that is nothing but equated monthly installment. I'll repeat it once again. EMI stands for equated monthly installment, which you are paying on a regular basis to XYZ bank together. Total amount, let's say XYZ amount. Let's say I'm paying, let's say 10,000 amount. Now you go back and check out your statement. The EMI actually statement says principal plus your interest, P plus I. So principal already, let's say whatever XYZ amount, let's say it is 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, whatever it is. And the interest which you are going to pay over a rate of interest, whatever you have promised or the bank has already uh, uh, have a discussion with you. Now initial days, if you look out, why I'm adding this statement, because it will be good for you. And as I told you, this is a very uh, important investment. important even money for you. So you should know like what exactly you are going to pay and how you are going to managing this EMI. So principal, it is fixed, there is no change. Interest, as per your rate of interest you are going to pay. But what I'm going to check it out, initial days if you look out that your principal amount is getting deducted less. As I told you, P plus I. So EMI is counting on your P plus I, principal plus interest. Initial days the principal will be less, the interest will be more. The logic behind this, there is a law also. The law says, I'll just cut short it because you have your own statement, you can go and you can check it out what exactly I'm saying. The law says even though after a certain time, let's say if you become a bankrupt or let's say you become a defaulter, the law says somehow bank has all the responsibility to take back the principal. And that is what this EMI calculation, or let's say the EMI designed in such a way, like initial days the interest if I'm paying, so my liabilities to the bank is recovered. Principal, anyway by law you are abide to pay to the bank. Even though if it is not there, then you know bank can croak your property, and as per law, even whatever the format is, they can do this. This is point number one. You should always keep in mind if you are going to invest something towards the real estate. Now again, I'll come back to my topic, why it is a sentimental investment. Now what is the point even why I'm using this word called sentimental investment? Though it is an investment, though it is an asset, though it is similarly it is an liabilities also, but I am using this as a sentimental investment. Why? I'll tell you in one line. People are already paying, I'm not considering. You are paying, you know whatever the XYZ things are going on. But now let's say somebody is going to pay, let's say tomorrow onwards. I'm just giving an overall example. Let's say my rate of interest, it is around 8.5 or 9 or 10, whatever it is. Let's say I'm just calculating for a calculation purpose. Let's say I'm calculating, let's say 8%. No bank is providing right now any home loan, but just for a calculation I'm doing this. How many years you are going to take? Let's say I'm going to take for 15 years or let's say 20 years, right? You can take even 15 years also, you can take even 10 years also, even you can take for 5 years also. But I'm just calculating, let's say it could be, let's say for a calculation I'm just going to take, let's say 20 years. So a simple line I'll draw over here. Most of the people, you don't need to go back. The EMI calculation for home loan, it will be a different formula. That is a very clumsy formula. Either you should be a mathematician or else you have to calculate, and then only you will come to know what exactly this calculation coming and how this money is getting fitted for your EMI. So I'm not getting into all those stuff because that is already given, that is already published. So you can go and you can calculate. What I'm trying to say over here actually, the calculation in one line, how will you understand? So 8.5 let's say, or let's say 9% or 10%, whatever I'm going to pay, let's say for this 20 years. So if I'm going to pay, let's say for 20 years, and let's say if it is 8.5, if it is 9, if it is 10, multiply with this 20. So how much you are going to pay actually? Let's say if I take an example of 9. In 20 years, I am going to pay 9 multiplied 20, 180% of my capital. Now you decide. As I told you, it is your asset now or it is your liabilities. Now I'll explain further also. The moment it is your asset, the people are thinking, no, this is my asset because I'm getting my house. I'm not paying from my pocket, because if I'm going to, let's say, take a flat, apartment, or let's say my own house, any city, just I'm giving an average price, right? Across the globe, there will be different real estate price. That I'm not going to discuss how the real estate price is going to affect. That I will discuss some other video. But I'm just telling you how you need to look at your investment if you are buying even a real estate. So from this calculation, I'm already sure that I'm going to pay, if it is 9%, 180%. And let's say I'm purchasing, let's say a 50 lakh house. So 180% of 180%, how much it is coming? it is coming almost even a 90 lakh plus. I'm just giving a rough figure. Some plus minus it will be there. For that we have a different calculation. But for one line understanding, whenever, let's say tomorrow, if you are a layman, if you're not able to understand, okay, how bank is calculating, how this calculation is getting fitted in my EMI, for them only I'm just telling, this 180% you have to keep in mind. If it is 8.5, then 170% I'm going to pay, or let's say if it is 10%, then 200% I'm going to pay over a period of my capital or XYZ amount. So it has also been proven, the lesser tenure if you say or if you take, you have to pay the lesser amount. That's what, see, calculation also coming. 8.5 if I take, let's say for 10 years, I'm going to pay 850. The same 8.5 if I'm going to take for 15 years, let's say the same 8.5 if I'm going to take for, let's say 20 years, I'm going to pay even 160% or 170%. Right? So automatically you can understand, the lesser if I take, my interest will be less. I will be ending up paying bank less. The more tenure if I look, I need to pay more even money to the bank. Now there are two things. Either after knowing this, still I'll go for my own calculation, where there is nothing wrong in that, because there could be a probability like, I don't have any other choice. Because when you are lingering your tenure, or let's say if you are increasing your tenure, so what will happen? Your EMI amount will be reduced. It will be less. But the problem is, you will be ending up more. If I pay for less tenure, probably my EMI amount will be more, but my total paying to the bank, it will be less. So it is just vice versa. So just a click, just a line I just told you. So for 45, 50, whatever property you are going to take, already you are going to pay the double, or let's say 90%, or let's say it is almost even 200% as per the calculation I have given. Now this is your liabilities. Because this is your hardcore saving, you are going to pay towards the bank. Now how, so liabilities part I am clear. Now how can you take out this an asset? Now asset could be, somebody will be thinking like, oh, now today 2023 I am going to invest, let's say XYZ amount, let's say 50 lakhs, 1 crore towards this property. Now if I past even data, if I look out also, the real estate investment across the globe, even if I look out, it has not gone up drastically. There will be people having their mind like, whatever I'm paying, like I'll be getting even double, triple, fourth, whatever it is. I'm not debating on this. Good. If you're going to get, fantastic. But my point over here, if you are staying that house, if you are having that house, if you are utilizing this house, even though the price is going even double, triple, whatever it is, are you going to get this money? Think and tell me. The answer is no. I'll tell you why. Because if you are going to sell on that property, first of all, even though it is double, you are going to pay the same double amount to the bank. So there is no even profit. Think what a calculation already you have done. Even though it is more than double, it is 3 times, 4 times, then also you cannot sell. Why? Because if you want to sell, then you have to also again purchase even that time price. Today we are purchasing 1 crore. Let's say I'm getting this same house 4 crores. Let's say after 10 years, after 20 years, paying double, even bank 2 crores. Let's say in spite of 1 crore, I'm going to pay 2 crores. And that 2 crores profit what I made, let's say as I told you 4 times if you get this, that 2 crores if I want to invest that time, for that 2 crores even I have to take another 2 crores, because that time the cost is already even 4 crores. So where is your profit? Think of. So this is again, it is your liabilities. You might be thinking, yes, house is mine. It will be yours asset. When you are paying, your loan is done, and now you are enjoying, and you don't have anything to pay to the bank. That time it will become your asset. Even as per real estate, if I tell you also, for your another information, this is a logical information. Till the time you are not able to pay to the bank, the bank is not able to recover the entire loan amount, including all what I told you, the EMI, principal and the interest, whatever you are going to pay. Legally, you are not the owner for your house. Ask me why, you can go and you can check it out. It will be hypothecated to that bank. That means if you are going to take, let's say, X bank, if you are going to take a loan from the X bank, till the 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever it is, the bank is the owner for your house. You are not the owner for your house. So it is not your asset. That's what I'm telling. Till the time, whatever it is, first of all, you are going to pay even double. First of all, you are going to lose your all the savings. So it will be all together, it will be your liabilities. And after that, it will become your asset. Even though somebody is looking, no, real estate is a very good thing. If I invest, I'll get double, triple. Just think of what calculation I told you and just think of, are you able to sell? If I'm not able to sell, then how it will be an appreciation cost? Even though if I'm able to sell, that time whatever the price, I'm going to match with that. That calculation already we have done. And this, how much you are going to pay in the one simple line, I just told you, you don't need to do this compounding calculation, you don't need to do this very typical calculation. In one line, you just calculate what is the rate of interest you are going to take from the bank, multiply with this year, 10 years, 10, 15, 20, whatever it is. Multiply with that percentage of money you are going to pay against on your principal. Right? So this is all about the discussion about your real estate, whether it will become an asset or whether it will become an liabilities. I hope this will also help you. This will also give you some of the ways to understand where and how you have to make a plan, even though you are going to purchase even a house, even though you are going to purchase even an apartment, even though if you are going to buy a plot, even also you are going to construct over there. As I told you in last all videos, I said the same thing. My purpose is here to just to give you an advice according to my knowledge, whatever even I have done so far in my career, the given knowledge, what I've done, interacted with the customers. Based on that one, I'm just discussing. I'm not here promoting any product. I'm not here even stopping for any of the instrument. I'm just giving an eyes on the each and every parameters, each and every instrument where you can think of. And based on that one, you can take a decision. And that is what I feel like, I being a financial doctor with my all experience, even I can help you out. I can tell you how you can think of, how you can take your next step. Right? Hope this will also be helpful for you, for your investment, for your savings, as well as just to give you a glimpse what exactly how this real estate is going to help you out as your asset against your liabilities. And anything is there, any other questions, any other queries, you're always welcome. I'm ready to take any questions. You can post it in my chat box. You can also directly send me. My mail ID is already given, and somehow we'll be connected and we'll be able to clarify all those queries. Right? So have a great time, and thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. We'll get in touch, and always be happy.